So we're going to look at where we can find some background music. My favorite spot is Free Music Archive. There's a lot of different features in Free Music Archive that make it pretty easy to navigate. One thing is they have the genres, so you can look at just instrumental music. For background music, it's a good option. You can listen to any of the songs. It is a little bit difficult to search through. You have to listen a lot. You can't really go off the titles or the genres necessarily to find things that you like. So it is kind of a time-consuming process. I already found a song that I'm going to use. I like this one for a little bit of intro music. You can download it straight from here, but one thing that's important to keep in mind is you will want to find out what the usage rights are. And so not everything in Free Music Archive is going to be completely usable by you, and I'll have more details about that in the comments. But in this case, the license is a BY, so I have to give them attribution. I have to say who this is by, and then NC, so non-commercial. And since I'm not making any money off of this video, I'm okay. I can use this as long as I give Blue Dot Sessions attribution. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and download this. And so if I click on the download on a Mac, I will also have to right-click and then save audio as. I'm going to go ahead and close that. I'm going back to the creating audio software page. If you want other kind of sounds like nature sounds, I want to have some kind of ambient sounds. My favorite is Sound Bible. Sound Bible has things broken down by subject, so I can just click on this to see a bunch of different animal sound options. Some of the more popular, more recent ones are going to show up on the sidebar here. There's new ones down here at the bottom. But I can just search. And so what I want to do is I want to look for some sounds of someone going on a hike. And so again, I can see license information right here. Public domain means I don't have to give any attribution. I can do whatever I want with the recording. I can make money off of it. I can change it, do whatever I want. So I always like to find public domain. I can listen to it right here. That seems pretty close to what I want. And so to download it, I just click on the title of it. There's a WAV file that I can download, or an MP3. WAV is generally a more, it's a format that's going to be usable in more different types of programs. But generally speaking, WAV and MP3 should both be pretty good. I'm going to grab the WAV file. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and open up Audacity. It's free and open source, so it's one that I recommend to folks. Audacity is pretty easy to use. It might take a little bit of trying to get it down. But first what we're going to do is we're going to want to import our tracks, our different audio tracks into our project. And so we can do this just by opening the folder where they're located and then clicking on them and dragging them into the Audacity workspace.